Greetings. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Awesome.
This part's working.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So you're going to announce Team Iran first. I'll do Swits.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Do we want to
Alrighty.
do those now?
What, just run through?
If you want.
Yep. So, well, you're the. So we're going to. This is our practice, or
Are we?
we're not live yet. We are.
Yep.
Sure. 4 minutes, so you're fine.
Oh, because they said when you can see the stream, we're live.
I don't believe we are, so...
So no one heard us say that.
Okay, no one heard us say hello.
I would say just mind your P's and Q's until the game gets started. In about 2 minutes, okay, do you have watches? Anybody have time or anything?
The time's on there, so.
Oh, you're so brilliant and you're beautiful. It's unfair. Alright, so when that ticks down to about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, whatever you want to do, get to talking and treat it just like the perfect call that I know you're going to do. Okay? So hopefully I can sneak in and join you guys, but until then, I trust you very much so to handle this on your own. Do the best as you can with stats tracking, but don't sweat it. The call is more important.
We'll call like we see it. So
Yeah, exactly.
Just want to check your feed. Yeah, it looks a bit stuck.
Alright, so I'll be back. I'm going to go try to figure this out. It looks like he got me a headset because it's fucking fabulous. Because you're fucking fabulous. That's why.
Thank you very much. Anybody alright?
Yeah, good, good.
We're not live yet, are we?
I think I've been told as soon as that feed goes live, you're live. Right, there you go, that's moving now. Is it live?
I would say, is there any chance that we can
You're getting that.
swap these two?
Let me find out.
So that way it's not.
No, it has to be this one.
Oh, it has to be.
That one there. Right, put it on. Just look to listen. In case you don't want to hear.
So basically, I'm going to hold it the whole time.
Yeah, I'll be quiet down here.
No, it's perfect. It's fine. No, I love you. I love you. You're the best.
Is everything okay? You were right when you doing the stuff, yeah? Yeah. Just give us a shout if you need anything. Well, that's Chris. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
I don't know where to sit.
Come and sit by me.
But I don't think that this will reach my level.
Do you want me to move?
You know what?
Or do you want to sit in the middle?
You slide this way. Well, get out of the chair, goofball. Put the chair here, there's a chair right there.
I like my chair. It's a nice chair.
Because now I'll be the one, well, when I get back, I gotta go make sure the other tracks have their rosters. So this will be producer station. Right? Alright, have a great call. Get to talk when you're ready.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Manchester for the Roller Derby World Cup. We have just got over 1 minute to go until we will see our first action on the track. I am Very Terry, and I'm joined here by...
Bants from Australia, how are you all? It's so good to have you here with us. Beautiful Manchester, turned on a sunny day, but we don't care because we're indoors.
We're indoors for the
And
Roller Derby.
We have the heaters on, and it's going to be great. Let's quickly run through the teams. We've got Team Iran. Take it away, Cherry.
Cool, it's my very pleasure to read out for you Team Iran. We have 1001, that's Lilu Multicross. 13, that is Kali Fragilistic Expialidocious, thanks for that name. 1492, Conquestorable. 17 is Angie Action. 197 is Mascar Her. 1975 Neon. 209 is Mertha. 21 is Luna Shovegood. 299 Jasmine Sandri. 53 is Super Mercat Nu. 55 Ricochet. 81 is 5 Foot Furby. Joining them on the bench, they have Ballistic, Dottie, Rex, Everything, and Slim Pickens. That is Team Iran.
Team Switzerland playing for you today. Number 5, Legal. 11, Nina Nokur. 1, 2, 3, Anna Banana. 1, 3, Missy Lestrange. 1, 5, Riot Rocket. 206, Malice in Wonderland. 2, 7, Kenny Kick. 3063 Roulette Babette. Number 4 is Lo Lamento. Number 6 Killer Barbie. 69 Louise Bonbon. 79 Jean-Claude Van Damme. And number 8 is Sin Sister. We are all set to go. We're counted down, just a few seconds left to the start of the first jam. of Roller Derby World Cup 2018.
Exciting time. So as it is the Roller Derby World Cup, let's start off with tradition and tell you who is jamming. So for Team Iran, we have number 209, that is Mertha.
And we got number 8, Sister for Team Swiss, who's stuck at the back, made her way around the outside, and she is first lead jammer of the World Cup. Let's get a plaque set up here. This is awesome.
And we have Team Switzerland representing in the house this morning. There are flags. I'm hoping there's some chocolate. And
I'm hoping there's some cowbells. We need cowbells
we do
here.
need some cowbells.
This is what Team Switzerland's known for the world wide over. But Sister lead, fighting her way through. But at the moment, Mertha is stuck in the pack. Great blocking here. Teamwork from that triangle of Switzerland at the front. They have just locked her up beautifully and solid. Until there's a multiplayer called. So, you know, now we've got who have we got off to the bench? We've got Anna Banana, first penalty of the World Cup.
How many times are you going to say of the World Cup?
I want to say it as often as I can because this is special.
It is special indeed, but every time you say it, I'm going to take a pound.
That's okay. That's
I'm going to take
right.
an English pound from you.
That's $2 Australian. That is a heavy fee. But first points to Team Switzerland, not saying off the World Cup, and it is for 0 Team Switzerland. All right, big lineup here from the Irani jammer.
So we have for Iran, that is Jasmine Sandri. I do believe she is from London, England, which is where we are today. So let's see if she can show the home crowd what the English talent is about while she's representing Iran.
Missy Lestrange, meanwhile, for Switzerland, opens up a way through the middle, sprints through, and takes lead jammer.
But Jasmine is out of the pack also. Lovely ref signal there from Eagle Maniac as she races around the track now looking for points.
Very interesting to see that she calls it off, and no sneaky points for Team Iran. Very interesting to see the jammer go around there. Jasmine getting quite slippery on the ground. What do we spot here?
Would it be a Roller Derby World Cup if Ballistic Whistle wasn't about to walk into the middle of the track? Oh, we have missed seeing him with those points up in the sky. Welcome back, Ballistic. It's lovely to see you.
Awesome. All right, coming up we have Nozuri and also Malice in Wonderland. So they're cycling through their jammers, giving everyone a chance to shine early on. Oh, look at this.
Oh, lovely. I nearly clapped then as well. That is the first lead of the World Cup to Team Iran. Much congratulations to them. That is number 53, who is down as Nu Razu on my team sheet and Super Mercat on my other team sheet.
Nice step through on the inside, picks up a 5-point pass. So that's a really good play for Team Iran here.
Ballistic Whistle giving a fist pump as she goes past. Nice to have some encouragement from your bench coach as you're going.
Neon did her very level best to hold back Malice in Wonderland, but she is let through. Gets the go-ahead for another 4 points.
Lovely brace in there from Mascaher.
Now looks like we're shaping up for quite a nice competition. Beautiful hit from the block of Riot Rocket from Switzerland. But yeah, lovely, great work. Nusri picks themselves up, dusts themselves off, gets another few points, calls it off, and
we have a lead change. So it is a little bit early in the morning, but if you're doing lead change tequila, go for it, kids. It is 13-12 to Team Iran. I personally couldn't ask for a better way to start a game where the points are so tied. We don't know what's going to happen. We've never seen Team Iran play before. This is their first introduction to Roller Derby World Cup play. So this is a fantastic outing for them.
Great to see them being so competitive. Punch in the air from Cherry alongside me. Now, we have a timeout being called at the moment. Now, something about the gameplay for today is that timeouts do not stop the clock. It's a 30-minute game. Timeouts do not stop the clock, and you are not allowed to call a timeout the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, so that old tactical timeout can't be done. Get it out of here.
Now, good play from Switzerland anyway to get a timeout in early, settle the nerves, refocus, and let's see what they can pull out here. So they have their number 8 on track, Sister.
And she's going up against number 209, which is Mertha. We've already seen, I believe she was the first jammer out on the track for Iran this morning, which was actually 5 minutes ago.
Exactly. 5 minutes into this World Cup and already the action is blisteringly hot. This is lovely, actually going a little bit of old school. Jammers get a run up. Nice blocking here from Team Iran. Big recycle.
I've actually
Hey.
stopped talking because I'm just enamoured by the lovely blocking from Team Iran. But we do have a lead jammer cord for Team Iran.
Yep.
Well done, Mertha. You are lead. What are you going to do with it?
Let's see a bit of shake and bake.
Did you say shake and bake?
I say shake and bake. Look at
Nice.
just that nice little dip of the shoulders. Try to suss out the defence, but Team Switzerland weren't having an embarrass of that. So it goes through, calls it off, 4 points, smile on their face. This is the way it's all got to be.
This is lovely. Big thumbs up from Ballistic Whistle as well.
Excellent
You don't want to
stuff.
make him upset.
Well, that's a good way to please you, boss. Missy Lestrange on the track for Team Switzerland up against Jasmine Sudry. So now they're cycled through their jammers. Everyone's just going to be rotating through by the looks.
I was just about to say that. Oh, we're so in sync this morning.
Looks like 8-8 causing a bit of trouble. That's Callie Fragilexia mouth salad. So I just call her Callie from now on.
Let's call her Callie. That is a lot easier for
But
us all.
she was up at the front causing a little bit of trouble for Team Switzerland. Team Switzerland off to the bench again. That is Anna Banana again. So it's 2 penalties early on for Anna Banana.
But it is lead given once more to Team Iran. They seem to have picked up their stride in this game. It is Jazz who is coming round looking for points.
And they've got a few fans in the crowd too.
They
Great
have
to see.
indeed.
All right, very low to the ground. Looks like the concrete's a little slippery, so this is going to be interesting to see how the wheel choice is affecting things. How fast the jammers can get around the track if they're slip and sliding all over the place. But that's the end of the jam. More points to Team Iran. They're on 21 and 12 for Team Swiss.
So we have a palindrome score.
That's
That is
right.
correct, isn't it? I mean,
Yep.
my maths is pretty shoddy at the best of times.
No, palindrome score.
Palindrome score. Have a Toblerone or other chocolate bars are available.
Or whatever you're going to eat for a Team Iran. If you're a Team Iran fan, go insane. Now we've got Nozuri back on track up against Malice in Wonderland in the jam line.
So as you were saying, we are seeing these jammers now going through their rotations. So which means for us, we can perhaps pay a little bit more attention to the blockers to see what rotations they're putting out. I know the teams themselves are going to be looking at seeing who's matched up with who.
And it's been going
All good
quite mental
stuff.
up the front here. Look at this. Team Swiss, very mobile triangle up the front again from these guys.
Gotta love a mobile triangle. Lovely offense there from Iran at the front of the pack as this Swiss wall is tough. I can't think of a better word to use.
No, great mobility here from Team Swiss. That was great work. That was Roulette Babette in the middle there, pirouetting around just to get in the way.
Straight through and call it, no messing.
All right, so points to Team Swiss on that jam. 4 points, takes them up to 16.
Oh, no more
Chasing down Team
palindrome.
Iran on 21. Close game, low scoring.
I know.
This is what it's all about.
Oh, we've suddenly got a bit louder.
That's good.
Is it? I'm sure the folks at home won't agree.
Turn your volumes up. Get the atmosphere of World Cup into your lounge rooms, your living rooms, on the way to work.
Rooms.
Lounge rooms.
Lounge rooms.
Your sofa room, I guess, if you're a Brit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you But
Your
while-
the drawing room, I'm sorry.
Okay, while we're playing Cluedo with Where We Live, we have seen another lead jam for Team Iran. That is Mertha. She is loving the lead jammer status this morning.
Nice work by Team Swiss trying to hold her at the back of the pack, but she snuck through in the inside, and they've called it off. And Mertha picks up another 4 points for Iran. Fantastic stuff. 21 minutes and change left in the game. 25 plays 16. All right, let's keep it up. Keep cycling it through. And a Banana's just courting disaster at the back here. She is sizing up the Irani jammer.
I am enjoying watching her block it already. She is one to watch in my eyes.
Oh, nice stuff. A bit of offense-defense here from the Swiss jammer. She gets through, so Missy Lestrange is your lead.
And that was very good work by Swiss. Let's not forget they had 2 blockers in the box there.
That's
so to
right.
get your jammer out first is fantastic offense.
So yeah, about quarter of a lap, so we'll see what... Oh, step over, calls it off, stayed on her feet. She's not happy with that. She maybe was hoping for a penalty, but...
She got a point instead.
Yep, and looks like the Team Irani coach is coming out just to have a bit of a chat.
Of course he is.
He's been told to go back to the bench, so there you go. Nothing will come out of that. So we've got Malice in Wonderland up for Team Swiss. Is that Nozuri for
Nozuri.
Iran? Nice low stance there from Lilu Multicast. Setting that wall back a long way for Team Iran, making it hard for Team Swiss to get through.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone.
Big
Ooh.
old bump. I think that was our good buddy, the 8-8, Callie, doing some damage there.
But it has caused some damage for 1492, which is conquistable as she is going for a sit down in the penalty box. I think that is her first penalty of the day, but unfortunately she is being joined by number 55. That is Ricochet. So Iran are down 2 players. And we see
that also sent off for Team Swiss, so it's busy in the penalty area.
it is
right
busy
now.
in the penalty area, and it's busy for points for Team Swiss as they are making the most of this advantage on the track.
Igor Maniacs signalling the lack of lead jammer for the Iranis, so they're calling it. Yep, they're calling it. So that is the end of the jam. And a banana just shines the floor with a bum. Gets a pat on it from Team Iran. Conquistador saying, you did hit hard. That was a good hit. Nice to see a bit of the inter-league, inter-country love already going on. That's fantastic. People congratulating each other on a good job. It's 1 point. Team Swiss have just hit the front, 26 to 25. 9-point jam on the last one.
I know, it was fantastic to see. There was some penalty trouble for the blockers for Team Iran, which is always disappointing to see, but well done to Swiss because they made the most of that advantage on the track. Brilliant roller derby in front of your very eyes.
Love this. It's in front of my very eyes, and I'm loving this. Airborne goes the number 8, Sin Sister.
Oh, you
Big
say airborne,
pile-up.
sit down for everybody else, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a pile-up in aisle 5.
Maz is the last line of defence at the front of the Iran pack, but it is Team Swiss who are gliding round for lead jammer once more.
Signs and flags flying in the crowd. Let's see what she can do. Nice path opening up on the inside. Hips through, 2 points. And calls it before Iran can get any points at all. So 28 plays 25. Quick changeover. Let's get it on for another jam. This is so much fun. Fast-paced, hectic action.
It is
30
hectic
minutes to
indeed.
make your impact. Of course, the results for today determine the seedings for tomorrow. So it's important for all the teams not just to get a W under their belt, but to get as many points as well. The algorithm will take points into account.
I believe there has been an explanation of the crazy algorithm of how this tournament is working out, based on the way that they do extreme disc throwing, because there's a brand name involved there.
There you go. All right, Team Swiss through. Lead jammer to Missy Lestrange.
We have seen this jammer matchup it feels about like 100 times already today, with Missy and Jazz taking the stars for their respective teams. For one,
Beautiful
I'm loving
balance. Forces away past the Irani skater. So that was getting through Ricochet there. Picks up 3 points and calls it off. So very nice balance there for the Swiss jammer. Malice in Wonderland back on, as is our friend Nozuri.
Missouri.
So 1 in the box for Switzerland at the moment. So pack advantage goes to the Team Iran. They're setting up either side. Nope, they're going to just keep moving around, keep people guessing. But we're going old school, which I love.
Gotta love the old school. Make a triangle. If in doubt, make a triangle.
Nice little hop step through for Team Swiss. So off we go. Got about half a lap on the Irani jammer as we get set up on the back aisle. They're speeding the pack up, and she picks up 2 points.
So Team Switzerland really seem to be literally on a roll at the moment now. We saw Team Iran have a little flurry of points gathering, shall we say. Now are they going to be able to have a quick chit chat with themselves and bring it back round, because we want to see this toe-to-toe style points. I did a little hand action there, don't know why, because no one can see me.
That's quite all right.
But it was
I
like
saw
points,
it, and
points.
it was, look, the excitement is palpable, and we're so excited to be able to bring this to you at home, wherever you're watching around the world. Oh, here goes Iran. Mitra.
So
Mitra,
Iran have got lead jammer just after I said that. It was not classed as
Oh, we
coaching.
go jammer on jammer. Here we go. Switzerland gets through. So that forces the call off.
Oh, good jammer tactics there from Iran, knowing that just because you are behind, if you lead, you control the jam.
That's it. And well done to call it off. No points for anyone, but it gets us another jam. Oh, yeah. Jasmine Sadri back on, as is Missy Lestrange. These two have been up against each other. And I love these combos. We're getting some rivalries going already. So it looks like we're off and racing, and it's Team Switzerland again for lead jammer. Great defense up the back. That mobile 2 wall making mincemeat out of the Irani jammer.
I know, I made that kind of like mom noise when she hit her head. Then I was like, oh, be careful. Then I'm like, hang on, she's playing roller derby in the World Cup. She's a tough nut. Chill out, Cherry.
And she's wearing a helmet.
She is wearing probably an S1 company helmet as well, which is a fantastic segue for me to let you know who has sponsored the event today. We have Sisu Mouse Guards, Roll Line, S1 helmets, Rydell, Sucker Punch Skate Shop, Quad Skate Shop, Blood and Thunder, Roller Derby T-shirt club, Roller Derby Shirt Club, Girls on Track Foundation, Roller Derby City, Chaya Skates, Roller Derby Elite, Double Threat Skates, and Fifth Blocker Skates. That's a lot of skates.
That's a whole lot of skates, and they've got some great shops and merch for sale.
Did you bring some English pounds?
I did bring some English pounds.
I don't know why I said that like that.
As opposed to, you know, Eastern Moldavian pounds. I think they're made out of lead, but it is all good. We have Switzerland in the lead again as we start to get, like you said, on a roll. Malice in Wonderland, lead jammer, Nozari in hot pursuit. But Team Switzerland looked to consolidate lead. Nice step through on the inside. She makes it look so beautifully easy. Pumps the fist to the crowd, gives a little salute and says, thank you for the support.
Yeah, she looked pretty happy with that jam, and so rightly she should be. If I could jam like that, I would punch the sky 3 times.
I love it when a plan comes together. Got Mertha back on track, as well as Sin Sister for the jammers, but we've got Team Switzerland just consolidating their effort, but Team Irana just looking to swamp the jam line here. And see if they can hold back the Swiss jammer. Yeah, with a full complement of blockers and jammers on the track. With just over 10 minutes to go, it is time to really start racking up those points, boys and girls. Oh, beautiful shoulder there from the Neon. That was lovely work from the Irani player. It was indeed, and we now have Swiss jammer number 8. Sin Sister lead once more, looking pretty chuffed, and I believe she is the team captain today. Excellent stuff. So we've got one of the Team Swiss off to the penalty box, sadly, for Jean-Claude Van Damme. That gets her name mentioned, but sadly not in the best possible way. Lovely work there from Mertha, getting herself past the last line of defence. Being on off to the box as well, so both teams have won in the box for the next jam. 4 points is the noddy head of the jam ref, and it's Team Switzerland consolidating their lead, 44. Plays 25. We are just under 12 minutes left to go in the game. So both teams setting up a 3-wall. And once more, I feel like we know these two really personally now. We have Jazz jamming for Team Iran with what looks like a very strong wall of blockers to assist her. Very nice looking wall here and mobile. Oh, nice leaning shoulder back, but couldn't hold it back. That was Kali again. Oh, big hit there, but it wasn't quite enough as we see Jazz now recycle to the back of the pack. Yep, Anna Banana doing the job there. You love saying her name. It's a great name. It is a great name. Any fruit-based name is a winner, let's be honest. Alrighty, so Switzerland 5-point pass. She's getting the egg on from the team on the sideline there. Go get some more points. Looks like Jazz was taking a bit of a knee at the back of the Swiss pack there. We're not doing those tactics anymore, sweet. Come on. Team Orion at one sent to the bench as one leaves, so they're just swapping people in and out of the penalty area. Ricochet this time heading off to the bin. Beautiful jukey shoulders, muck shoulders there from number 13. Wonderful jamming right in front of a crowd as well. That's what we like. Nice blocking here going on here. That's Jean-Claude Van Damme at the apex of that triangle, calling the shots. Excellent stuff. Good cycling through. Some good pack work there from Neon as she is shouting. She is demanding. Yep. She is getting stuff done for Iran. Yep, Fleekel as well doing some great work at the back here for Team Swiss. And the Swiss team are
They're going
nuts.
literally bananas, aren't they?
They're bonkers. This is great support. Looks like we've had a star pass as well. Neon's taken over. So she's clutching the jammer helmet cover in her hand and trying to get through the pack.
But that wall of Switzerland is determined not to let her through.
And she gets caught up at the front thanks to the jammer and is sent to the box. So it is a power jam now. So Team Iran want a timeout. They're given it. So it's all happening here at the moment.
Yeah.
Star pass, difficulty for the pivot to get through, and a penalty right at the end of the jam. So it is all happening.
So that means that Team Iran, that is Neon, I believe, is the active jammer in the penalty box for
That is
Iran,
correct.
which means that we will see Team Switzerland starting with, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because I often am, the first power jam of the day.
Maybe the first power jam of this
World Cup.
Oh, dearie me. And that comes off the back of a 35-point jam as well from Team Switzerland, the last one. So massive start. So we've already got a candidate for the top scoring jam of the day.
Definitely.
35 points.
I think it's worth mentioning as well, again, if I am correct, at the last Women's World Cup, when Team Switzerland turned up, it said in the programme something like, yes, we play roller derby in Switzerland, because nobody knew, no one had really heard of them. I can't remember where they ranked. I will try and find that out for the next game. It was pretty low, but this has been an amazing display of roller derby. They've obviously been watching their videos, going to their boot camps, listening to their bench coach, because this is an amazing display of roller derby in front of mine and yours and all these people's eyes, even the internet people.
Especially the internet people.
Hi, internet people.
Thanks for joining us wherever you are.
Probably listening at work. If you're in the UK, you're blatantly at work listening, when you probably should be doing like end of year reports or something boring.
Well, if you're in Australia, it's going to be in the evening, so wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying a cold one. Let's get it on. We have the power jam underway, and Team Iran doing a great job on turn one here. Finally,
lovely.
the jammer gets through, so they managed to hold her up for about 15 seconds or so, so that's important. Just to waste the clock, just to give your jammer a chance to get out.
Lovely offence there from Team Switzerland.
Who was that? That was magnificent work at the back here.
Oh, everything happens right where we can't see it.
I think it may have been multicast, Lulu multicast.
Lovely offense
She's
there
just
as well
going
from Mash.
mental.
She's going crazy at the front. And Neon is through with the star on, but Switzerland are back round now with lovely offense.
Mascara that was at the back wreaking havoc, so I do apologise to Lulu. But
I'm sure she'll take the credit.
Mascara was the one who was doing all the damage. Lilu's on for the next jam. She can see there with the black leggings on, the 1001. So at the back we have the delightful Missouri up against Sin Sister again.
We have seen quite a gap now in the score. So for Iran, it's probably fair to say they're not going to clinch the win on this one, but it is all about your points and your points differentiation.
That's right. We can English. Callie being sent off to the bin as we have another lead jammer. So the Swiss fans cheering on their jammer. She comes around low to the ground. And turn two is where all the carnage is, right up the front here with the Swiss pack just doing all sorts of great things up the front there. You can see Roulette Babette there calling the shots, swinging through to the inside, leaning in the shoulder. Got Nina Nokru.
Oh, a little dip there, a little dip from the jammer, having a touchdown on the roll line track.
Yep.
But up and ready for more.
Here we go. They're just diving through, just trying to break it up. That's great work from Conquistadorable. She manages to break the deadlock and get Missouri through. Sin Sister, meanwhile, looks up, says, nope, that's enough.
Yeah, I think maybe if you've been hit by Conquistadorable that many times, I would be calling it off as well. That was some lovely blocking from her.
Yep, very agile. Awesome stuff.
And now the game is just coming into the final 5 minutes. It feels like this game has only just started and it's nearly finished, which is the joy of these really short games. It's short, snappy. There's no time to have a snooze or, you know, rest on your laurels. It's got to have, things have got to happen in 30 minutes or they ain't happening ever.
That's it, and it's great to see that. So for you guys at home, you get to switch through the tracks, you get to see a whole bunch of players play.
You get to see a whole bunch of recycling from Neon, because that was fantastic. I've enjoyed watching that. All the action's over there again where we can't see it. Don't do anything good, we can't see it.
No, we are seeing some lovely hits here though. That I think that's Killer Barbie in there for, no, it's not Killer Barbie, it's Flegel who is doing the great hits, but she did have to let it go, so that's Merthyr through. Lead jammer for Iran.
And not only lead jammer, it's lead power jammer for Iran. As we see Missy going for a little sit down in the bin. So Iran, this is your opportunity to rack some points up.
Now Merthyr was tapping on the hips, but looking also at the bench. Bench says, no, get a power jam.
Get some points
Get some points on the board, guys. Let's go.
Now let's have a look, see what Iran are going to do with their offense. Are they favouring the kind of like inside train thingy? Every league has got a name for it. I'm desperately trying not to say what we call it back at Central City Roller Derby.
That was great skating from Merthyr there. So between Flegel and Anna Banana, able to open up that gap and dive through, picked up another 5-point pass. That was really good jamming.
And lovely defense here from Iran. Why is this game hot enough as it's just about to finish? Oh, Derby gods, give us an overtime.
This is fantastic from Merthyr. She's sucking down the big gulps of air and she's ready to get down and get some more points. We have a big collision between the Swiss jammer and her own blockers at the back. So she's slightly dazed and confused, picking herself up. She's about to get going again. And great work from Merthyr there at the end of a big jam. 15, no, it's got a couple more and 18 points to them.
Oh, Merthyr, they will be so happy with that score. As I said, not necessarily grabbing the win for this first game, but showing off what Team Iran is all about. And Merthyr, they gave an amazing display of jamming.
It was great to see them warm up last night as well, just getting some talking through from their coach, running through a few things, and it's great to see them putting them into action today. Nice little whip there on the back line from Team Iran. Not able to get through the Swiss blockers though. Solid front wall. Malice in Wonderland cruising through. She is ready to go get some points. The Team Iran stalling things at the back of the pack here as
Jazz is going for a sit down as the jammer for Iran, which means Team Switzerland have the track to themselves. I mean, obviously there's some Iran blockers as well who are going to have a few things to say about it, but they have the jammer capacity to themselves. And they are currently on 99 points, which for the first time in this Roller Derby World Cup, I am going to say, Team Switzerland will slap the century. It's just my little playful term for when someone gets 100 points.
Yeah, great to see someone crack a century.
Slap a century.
Exactly.
Thank you. Get it right. Or you owe me another $1.
We'll continue with the cricket metaphors here. Since sister stepping up to the crease.
I don't really know anything about cricket. Apparently, like England and Australia have a big beef about cricket.
Just a little.
Yeah, I don't really know what that's about. Isn't it just all about a little pot of ash as well?
It is.
Yeah.
And it belongs in Australia. Can we say that? Australia? Can we say Australia with the Ashes? I'm going to get killed. Okay, it's all on again. Power jam to Switzerland. Sin Sister is on.
Minute.
And out comes the jammer from the box. So here we go. More roller derby action coming your way as we wind it down to the end of the game. Here we go. It runs.
Jazz through for lead. The sneaky jammer. I love it when that happens.
Jasmine Sadri picking up lead jammer for Iran. Iran coming out to absolutely destroy Team Switzerland in the final jam. Here we go.
If you are a slightly shorter jammer, go under the arms. We love that. Well done, Jazz. That was brilliant to see.
Oh, great little pirouette around the outside. Jasmine come on down. That is your 5-point pass of the tournament. That was fantastic.
But
Huge
since sister for
recycle too.
Switzerland, she's not having any of this. She wants to get back on the track. She's got a few more points to get on the bag. This has been an extremely exciting game.
Team Iran managed to recycle past 2 corners. Oh wow, that is fantastic. That was Kenny Keek up the front for Switzerland, laying down a big shoulder as well as backside into Jasmine Sundry-Sudri. Brushed it off. She has gone through, picked up another few points.
It looks like Team Switzerland are doing kind of like 101 defense, but it's not enough. Jazz is through for a couple more points.
Here we go. One more 5-point pass. She's counting down. Just a few seconds left to go. She picks it up again. 4 more points. And that is the end of our game.
I think we should just let the crowd do all the talking. That is amazing.
Yep.
Team Iran looks so pleased with themselves. Team Switzerland seem pleased with themselves. This is what you want. Someone will lose a game of roller derby. That's the way
But
it
look
happens.
at Team Iran
But
right
look
now.
how
They
happy they are.
congratulating themselves. They've got big smiles on their faces like they're winners.
I want to go and give them a hug.
Yeah, this is their first game playing together as a team, guys.
Yeah,
This,
so they
and
should
look
be
at the
so
way
proud.
look at the way they came together. 24-point jam to finish things off as well.
You can't really ask for more than that. And Team Switzerland, massive props to you as well. That has been an amazing way to open the Roller Derby World Cup on a roll line track here in beautiful, beautiful Manchester, England.
My name's Pants.
And my name's Fairy Terry. Thanks for listening to us. I'm sorry that we dribbled on a bit. And we will see you very soon.